moving on to the Golden State Warriors defeating the Philadelphia 76ers 120 to 112 in a big game in the Bay. Steph Curry having a big game with 29 points, 8 rebounds. Jordan Poole with 33 points, finally getting out of that little slump that he had there, really putting it together, combating Joel Embiid, giving the Warriors all he had, 46 points, 9 rebounds, in 8 assists. The Warriors scored 41 in the fourth quarter, really to put the game away, come back from 6 down, I believe, and really come back and put the game away. The Sixers did not have James Harden, which was interesting. And Tyrese Maxey chipping in there. And this Philadelphia 76ers, if those guys are not knocking down shots around Joel Embiid, it's very tough to win. And even with that, Joel Embiid gave him all he had down there in the Bay. But the Warriors putting it together here, having a couple wins here, getting that close win in Dallas. Everyone saw that, where they had to play with Kevon Looney at the end of the third quarter, I believe. And the Dallas Mavericks went to the other end of the court, and they were on the wrong end of the court, and the Warriors just passed it in and dunked. Oh, man, Mavericks are going through it right now. Mavericks are definitely going through it, but back to the Warriors actually putting together some stability here. Steph Curry playing great, has been great all season. Jordan Poole, if he can find his way to get out that slump, Draymond Green's going to do his thing. Klay Thompson has been solid and arguably back, especially on the offensive end, not so much the defensive end. But the Warriors really putting it together and kind of being a dark horse, and you're just hoping that whatever Andrew Wiggins is going through, hopefully he can get back on the court and help this team win. And whatever he's going through, I hope he's okay. But he's a big thing of what they do to come back and hopefully be able to be Andrew Wiggins for this team and be what they paid him to do. Hopefully he can go whatever he's going through, can pull through that and get back on the court where the NBA needs him, basketball needs him, Warriors need him. And I think where he frankly wants to be, but a lot of things just going on off the court kind of take him away from that. But the Warriors have been putting together a good stretch here, getting a couple wins, really positioning themselves where we thought they were dead. With the Steph Curry injury, we thought they were dead. So to see Steph Curry come back and not miss a beat, to see the Warriors keep moving up in the seedings, I believe they're fifth now, fourth or something like that. Got to check that. But to see the Warriors putting that together, the Philadelphia 76ers firmly in third, where they had a chance even, I believe, last weekend to even get to second place. I believe they were in second place, but to hold and build off of that, they haven't been able to do that. I believe they're 2.5 games now behind the Boston Celtics, which as a Celtics fan, good. But as a Philadelphia fan, if you're a Philadelphia fan, But Joel Embiid putting up another monster performance, arguably in the MVP driver's seat, I believe, is Giannis, in my opinion, who has been fantastic this season, having big game after big game, night in, night out. But both these guys have missed stars during the season, been playing really well, all-star levels, scoring, rebounding, doing everything. So to see this MVP race even coming down to the last couple of days and weeks, that's going to be awesome. I love that for the NBA, and they're all centers. They're all big guys, I should say. You got Joel Embiid, the versatile big man on both sides of the ball. You got Giannis, who's just a force at the power forward spot, playing next to Brook Lopez, of course. And then you have Nikola Jokic, who has kind of fallen off here, especially with defensive in his team in Denver. Hasn't really been able to generate the couple wins that he's needed to hold on to that. And that has hurt him. I believe his coach, Mike Malone, has said that the whole race thing has turned off Joker for the MVP, whatever the case may be. But I believe there's just a dynamo ship there where they're trying to figure out their defense at the end of the season. The teams are playing better night to night, night in, night out, every night. So they're getting a lot of teams' best punches late in the season. I think it's hurting them defensively because they're not clicking right now. So hopefully Denver can figure that out. Hopefully James Harden just took a night off and was able to get some rest or whatever the case may be. But hopefully he's able to come back and continue to help the Sixers win on their side of the ball. Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, and you're just wondering when all these stars are coming out. There's so many stars. Karl Anthony Towns just came back. LeBron James is out. James Harden was out. Robert Williams just came back. So all these shifting in and out players coming back and forth into the league, you're just hoping that a lot of guys can get healthy for the playoffs and really help their teams contribute and win. That's the most interesting thing in the season right now, of course, with the injuries right now. It's created a lot of parity in the league, a lot of close teams, a lot of playoff races right now. Kevin Durant's out again. Paul George is gone. So it's like, again, it's just creating a lot of parity here and a lot of big-time races towards the end of the season. It sucks that players get hurt and they're injured and stuff like that. But we'll see how they can pick up before the playoffs and see hopefully guys can get back on the floor.